Hello, everybody. So today I'm going to continue what I started in the last video where I showed you an anonymous function and I showed you a closer function. And I'm going to review that as well so you get the context first before getting into what I'm going to talk about today, which will take literally like a minute. It's the next step, and it's like a really small step. You're not likely to get this direct question in a coding interview for DevOps. But as long as we're talking about Golang, we're talking about programming languages in general, which is required for an SRE function, as long as we're talking about topics like closer function, might as well understand closer functions fully so that we just get better at programming. If you like, if my content is useful to you, please subscribe. That really motivates me in making more videos for everybody because that tells me that it's useful to somebody. Okay, so I'm going to review the last video first because so you don't have to go back and watch that video just to understand the 30 seconds or 1 minute I'm going to spend on today's video on today's particular topic. So last time we had this anonymous function that doesn't have a name, doesn't take in any input variable, but because this function is inside this closer function, basically, this is the bigger box and this is the small box, right? It can access any variable defined in this closer function, right? And I showed you last time that it can access the variable and it can print the value. That's how we know that it can do that. Now, all I'm going to show you today is that it can also change the variable's value. Not only it can access and read it and print it for you, but it can change it. And that will take 30 seconds because once we know that, then we can start talking about the next videos, stuff like callback and whatnot, right? So let's do this. So in this function, inside this function, I'm going to say, all right, shouldn't be this typical, just do a typing. So we're going to say a equals a plus 2. So I'm changing the value of a, right? Let's save the code and run it. And you see we get 12. So the whole point of this video is an anonymous function that is enclosed in a larger function. Not only can it read the value, it can also change the value, right? And that's kind of the point of the closer function because later on you will see that the whole point of the closer functions is to keep some state of something that has changed in the anonymous function, right? That's the whole point of the closer functions. Okay, hope you found this video useful. If you did, please subscribe and I will see you in the next video.